Hi everybody, Zach's Reacts, and welcome back to the episode reaction of Fairy Tail. Today moving on to episode 52 and going on from there. Last time we had a little bit of a fun breather in between these big arcs that we're in. We of course recently finished the Battle of Fairy Tail arc, and then last video we just had some fun. Definitely guys go check it out if nothing else. They're just hilarious, they're a good laugh, and a good time overall. We of course had the episode where basically Lucy kind of kept thinking that Natsu was in love with her. We had an episode where Juvia cast a love spell on Gray and it just kind of like blew up in her face. And then, of course, we also had the fateful encounter again with Lucy and her father, which had some big moments there. So it's a good time overall, guys, and definitely go check it out if you haven't yet. We're going to move on today with the Nirvana arc is kicking off in this video officially and finally, and I'm so excited for this arc, guys. We, of course, have the Oracion Seis showing up for the first time in this arc, and I love those characters. They're so cool. And this, again, guys, I keep saying this throughout videos, but like these characters, the Oracion Seis, are characters that like stick with you, stick with the show all the way to the end. And I really still, at this time, I think when I first watched this, guys, I was still surprised that these weren't just villains that just kind of get defeated and go away like so many shows. Like this is another set of villains that kind of like keep coming back, and there's more to their story, and you keep following their journey through other episodes and through other characters, and it's just so fun. And I love that the show does that so much with characters. It's just so cool, man. I can't get enough of it. We of course also have Wendy showing up finally, and I love Wendy so much. She's like top 5, maybe top 3 female characters. Like I love her so much. She's great, and gosh, man, I can't get enough of her. She has been kind of seen. We're not supposed to know who she is yet, of course, but she has been kind of seen in the last video, guys. In those episodes, she's kind of been walking around in the background, you know, just kind of off to the side, not really interacting with our characters yet. So I think in this episode, we are officially going to meet her, and I can't wait. And I've said this before, guys, with the show has drilled into you so much that Fairy Tail, like what it is, what it means to be a guild, the members of the guild, how they feel about each other. We had an arc where we had outsiders of Fairy Tail kind of come in, you know, wars within and everything, and now I feel like the show has done all they can do and just like saying, okay, you know, you at this point as a fan need to know like this is Fairy Tail and you are rooting for them and you hardcore are in love with these characters in this guild, and that's all true. And now they're like, okay, here's the rest of the country, here's the rest of the world basically, and now we're learning about other guilds, and they're not necessarily evil. We've only really ever seen evil guilds and bad guilds so far in the show that Fairy Tail has battled against, but now we're going to get to see some guilds that are actually good, and they are reuniting some characters, and I can't wait, guys. I'm so excited. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to this channel for more reactions coming soon, and we do have a Patreon as well where you can help support this channel, so feel free to check it out. The link's in the description below. Thank you to those of you that have already done so, and here we go, guys, with episode 52 of Fairy Tail. Let's go.
Hargion has many fine restaurants.
Back to Hargion.
But there's something magical about this newest edition, 8 Island.
Welcome. I'd be so happy to take your order.
Thanks. I'd like the blue sky meat sauce and some holy.
Hello.
With ice.
Beastman curry for me, please.
Sure, both great choices. Can I interest you in some dessert as well?
All right. I feel like, if I remember correctly, guys, I think they're undercover. They're doing some kind of job or mission or something like that. I don't know if the details of why she's a waitress, but it does take me back, guys, even though it's later in the show in the future. It takes me back big time to that episode where Ichiya has like a zombie virus. They all become Ichiyas. It's just so funny because, and so many of those characters were waitresses, you know, at this restaurant. And it's just so fun, man. This show is so good, and just everything, everyone in the show, just amazing. And this guy, of course, Ichiya, he just brings such new humor and comedy to the show that you didn't think it'd get funnier, but then it does with him. Oh my gosh, man. Big moments. Jalal's coming back. All these guys. This is my favorite shot of the whole opening right there, like Gray and Lyon together, transitioning right into Lucy and the spirits and this thing with Richard, and it's all like everything going on here. All these transitions, it's so cool how they just kind of like play off each other into the scene. I love that part of the opening so much. And it's such a great song too. This is one of my favorites. I have so many favorites, guys. I can't pick. Carla and Wendy. There we go. Let's go.
I think I'm gonna try the ruby parfait.
Make that too.
Coming right up.
Can I get some service too, miss?
Yes, sir. Ah! Wait! What am I doing? Waitresses?
Lucy,
Yeah, what?
you're working a job for crying out loud.
Since when does waiting tables qualify as legitimate wizard work? And why do I have to wear this horrible outfit?
Not my idea.
I mean, I know I can rock this uniform, but still.
Whatever.
The chef here at 8 Island uses magic to cook all of his tasty dishes. So he thought it'd be kind of cool if the waitstaff were magic users as well.
Here, Lucy. We agreed to take this job for you, remember?
You shouldn't be eating the customer's food!
The throwing trays is okay?
Lighten up. The uniforms aren't
Oh
all
my.
that bad if you ask me.
You're barely even wearing one.
Watch it. Don't you forget that we're doing this to pay your rent.
Ugh. Yeah, I know.
That's cool. Look there.
I know you want something. Isn't that true? Now, tell me.
Yeah,
We'll have just give us. Yes, we'll take one of everything.
Well, now, that's the spirit. I am truly grateful.
Our pleasure, ma'am.
Allied forces, assemble!
Let's go! Assemble!
top-notch job today, kids. Gotta say, I am most pleasantly surprised by all your hard work. You're welcome here anytime.
Thank you. We've learned much from this experience.
And what was that? You love clothes?
Now I know how tired Mira must be after work.
And how stuffed her belly must be.
She serves the food instead of eating it all.
Well, that's her loss.
And your weight gain.
What is the state of the Magic Council these days?
Well, of course I stepped down some time ago.
The Magic Council?
What the heck's gotten into you two? Did you dunces forget Mr. Yajima was a member?
After Zig? Or wait, was his name Zalal?
You mean Jalal?
Ah, yes. After he and that other interloper, Ultir, threw everything into disarray, I parted ways with the organization. I'm not usually one for gossip, but there have been rumors going around lately that a plan to re-establish the Magic Council is in the works. Our ignorance and misguided actions caused you a great deal of trouble. I am truly sorry.
It's fine. They say you stood your ground in opposition to firing the Etherion right until the very end. Your conviction is admirable.
Now, I expect this new council to be quite different. I will no longer be there. I took a lax attitude toward Fairy Tale's hijinks. Do you understand? Don't test their patience with your careless destruction.
No, we promise we won't, sir.
Say hello to Maki for me, will you, huh? Ultir. Who knows where she may be hiding?
All right. I feel like that was just a fun, perfect little way to
This
recap
ominous
everything,
airship belongs
in a
to
sense.
the Dark Guild, Grimoire Heart.
Oracion
There she be.
Seis. Huh. They're making their move.
And this woman is the former council member in question, Ultir. It turns out she was actually a member of the aforementioned Dark Guild all along.
So, Master Hades, how shall we respond?
We shall allow them to do as they please for now. Surely those on the other side will not stand idly by. And in the confusion that will ensue from their clash, we will take the opportunity to locate the remaining keys to Seraph's seal. And if fortune should truly smile on us, perhaps some of our rivals may be eliminated in the process as well.
Such as Fairy Tale?
Man. I'm so excited for Hades to come on and learn his story again. It's going to be so good.
She had me draw it up for her.
troubling sight. There are far more than I'd realized.
What brought this on?
Unfortunately, they've been noticeably more active as of late.
What's the big circle in the middle supposed to be?
I know exactly what it is. It's the Barum Alliance of Dark Guilds. The three major players in that alliance are Oracion Seis, Tartaros, and Grimoire Hart.
Tartaros name dropping right here. So early, I totally missed it before.
They're the strongest force in the shadowy guild.
So cool.
Each controls lesser guilds that carry out the dirty work they don't wish to do themselves. However, there is one on this chart who remains independent. Raventail.
Oh, man. I recognize the name Eisenwald.
I'm sure. That's the guild Aragorn belonged to.
So Eisenwald was actually just a kind of sub-guild that worked under this Oracion Seis?
I've seen a lot of these names before.
I think some of them even used to be legit.
There was one more, Ghoul Spirit, which the Thunder Legion took out.
Hey, you guys! Do you think they'll take it out on us?
Oh, relax. Don't worry your pretty little head about them. From what I hear, they've only got 6 members in the guild anyway.
Yeah, they sound like small potatoes if you ask me.
Don't underestimate them. Those 6 wizards make up one of the most powerful guilds out there.
Speaking of the Oracion Seis, word has come down. We must destroy them.
Huh? What?
Welcome back, Master. I hope that you had a good time at the conference.
Oh my god.
I'm sure.
But Master,
Mira cutting the
what do you
tension.
mean by that?
Oracion Seis' recent activity was the focus of much discussion at the conference. They pose an urgent threat that can no longer be ignored. This enemy is far more powerful than any other we have faced before. To fight them alone would be too dangerous. Our attack would surely incur the wrath of the entire Barum Alliance in no time. Which is why Fairy Tail will join a coalition of magical guilds.
A coalition?
Fairy Tail, Blue Pegasus, Lamia Scale, and King Shelter. These 4 guilds will select members to represent them in the Allied force. Together we will work to bring down the enemy!
But we can handle it ourselves, Gramps. In fact, I could probably even do it alone.
Don't be a fool. The Master is wise to consider the long-term consequences.
Whoa! Just hold on a second, you guys. We're only talking about 6 people, aren't we? I mean, are they seriously all that scary?
Yep.
I can hear it. That sweet sound of light crashing to the ground.
Don't jump to conclusions so quickly, Cobra. Though, speed can be a wonderful thing.
Racer, the magic we seek is right under our noses. I'm sure of it.
That ancient and hidden magic, with the power to turn light into complete and total darkness. Oh yeah!
Nirvana.
A legendary power. One that will soon be ours. The darkness that spreads through the trees means Nirvana is close at hand. The forest is beginning to die.
I know I've said this before, but I've got a really bad feeling about this mission. And why am I here? I'm not all that strong. It's not like I'm gonna be able to help you guys anyway.
Look, this ain't no picnic for me either. So quit pounding, would ya?
It just seems like we're always picked for this stuff.
You should consider it an honor. And today will be our first joint operation involving the other allied guilds. It's important that we all focus our efforts on starting to build a positive rapport.
Great, another creepy old mansion.
It's the second home of Blue Pegasus Master, Bob.
Him.
To jog your memory a bit, Master Bob is a skilled wizard and also a man.
Makes me feel funny.
Gray, be nice.
Oh my God,
Mr. Bob may
so
be a little
funny.
eccentric, but he does deserve our utmost respect.
Yeah, eccentric.
Just tell me when we're there, guys.
Okay, we're there.
Yes, they're here at last. At last. Hey, 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 hey. Hello. Hello. Fairy. Tail. Wizards. We're so glad you came.
We are the Blue Pegasus Elite crew.
The Tridents.
100 Nights Hibiki.
Holy Night Eve.
Still Nights Ren.
The Trimans from Blue Pegasus? Wow, that is so cool. Those guys are like the hottest wizards around now. Hibiki Latus is always near the top of Sorcerer Weekly's most eligible wizard bachelors list. He's been in the top 3 for the last few months.
Would you look at those guys? I feel totally underdressed.
And they are not on the list.
I've heard tales of your beauty, and they're true. Would you like to freshen up?
Or maybe something to eat?
No.
Ah, but there's cake. Want some?
No, thank you.
Jeez, what is the deal with these guys?
Please, have a seat. Oh, wow. You're almost too cute.
I am?
I look forward to working together.
You're so beautiful. It's almost unreal. Is this a dream? Hope not, because I've always admired you.
Here. You can have it if you want, but it's not like I made it for you.
Now he's being coy?
Well, you ladies must be exhausted. Feel free to spend the night.
We don't mind.
Calm down, men. Give these ladies some breathing room. It's been far too long, Miss Scarlet.
A long time, yes. I never expected to see you here.
Oh, how I've missed you, my sweet honey. But don't cry. I'm here. Ooh.
My sweet honey! Look, she's shaking.
A surprise.
A surprise!
A reunion.
A reunion!
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
We didn't know she was your girlfriend, Mr. Ichiya. Please forgive our rudeness.
You know that is not true!
You idiot! We have work to do! Right, boss? Right, boss?
Boss, huh? I think that's like the 3rd thing they've called him.
They're a bunch of mixed nuts.
It seems that destiny has brought us together. Miss Urza, Miss Lucy. You two not so much. Sniff, 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 sniff. Sweet parfum!
Parfum is just a fancy way of saying scent.
He's creeping me out.
Yeah, me too.
You'd be wise to keep your hands off these ladies. We clear?
Clear as crystal. Now take your leave.
Thanks for dropping by.
Thanks for dropping by.
We're here on some serious business, you know. Can you pretty boys even fight?
You want to find out?
Yeah, we're real tough, pal. Fight! Well, count me in!
Everybody needs to calm down this instant.
My honey. Your sweet parfum, it still drives me crazy. Oh,
You stay far away from me!
man.
Nice right hook.
Man!
You dare to greet us with this flying buffoon? Lamia Scale deserves more respect. We insist on it.
This man is Lyon.
I was so excited when they brought him back.
Long history together, and both trained under the same master.
Like, he was such a villain in the first arc, in the Gloon Island arc, and now his redemption begins.
Hey, so you went and joined a guild after all?
Oh no! Don't hurt the face!
What
is wrong with you? He was the one who attacked me, Gray.
Watch it. That's our leader you're messing with, pal.
How dare you? You and your men should just turn around and go home.
I suppose that means women can stay and fight? Marionette attack.
Perfect! What did I do? Hold on. I recognize that magic.
And her too. It was so cool to see both of them back.
Sherry? No way! You joined the guild too?
This girl is Sherry Blendy. She is a comrade of Lyon's and is also madly in love with him.
I was hoping you fairies hadn't forgotten who I am. But please, do try to forget who I was, okay?
Still crazy.
I have been born anew by the power of love.
More! I must breathe in more of your parfum!
Oh no! Stay back!
Let's go, Leo. My pleasure. I'm ready to party!
I could never love you.
Well, the feeling's mutual.
Enough! We're here to work together as a group to destroy the Oracion Seis. This is not the time for us to fight among ourselves.
Yes, Jura.
That's Jura?
So that's really him.
Lamia Scale's top man, Iron Rock Jura. Who?
That guy is one of the 10 wizard saints.
Yeah, which means he's kind of a big deal.
So 4 from Fairy Tale and 4 from Blue Pegasus? Huh. Funny, our guild only needed to send 3 members.
Oh man! Why do they always forget about me?
It seems we have representatives from 3 guilds. The members from Kate Shelter have yet to arrive.
Yes, and about that guild, I hear they're only sending 1.
Just 1 member?
That's insane! We're supposed to be up against
Here
a
we go.
powerful group here.
1? If that's true, how crazy intense is this guy gonna be?
I'm sorry I got here so late. I've come from the Kate Shelter Guild. My name's Wendy. It's nice to meet all of you.
She's a kid?
A little girl?
Wendy, huh?
I think he recognizes her. If I remember correctly, he says some kind of comment like that. And now that you know the story, it's just such a cool little thing that they threw in so early in the show, man. Oh, I love it all. I'm going to talk more about it later. We're going to dive right into the next one. Here we go.
I've come from the Kate Shelter Guild. My name's Wendy Marvel.
All right, guys. Episode 53 now.
A girl?
Here we go.
She's a kid?
She's not handsome.
Nor is she a man. Why should it matter?
Wendy.
Marvelous.
Cute.
Now then, since all guilds are present, we can begin.
He's not even fazed by this?
Obviously not.
What in the world is Kate Shelter thinking, sending a little girl on this kind of mission? They must really be hurting for members if they sent her here on her own.
She isn't alone. You shouldn't jump to conclusions, gaudy trollop.
Oh, man.
Enter the Oracion Seis!
Oh, man. So much is going on.
What is this?
A cat?
So much that just sticks with the show for the whole rest of the show. And I love it. Love it all, guys.
I'm not gaudy.
That's your beef?
Oh, Carla, you followed me here?
Of course I did. You're far too young to be traveling unaccompanied, child.
Pretty kitty.
You flirt with cats, too?
Thumpity-thump, thumpity-thump, thumpity-thump. Lucy, I'll give you my fish if you tell that vision I haven't been neutered yet.
Keep looking at my skirt and you will be. It's about time the little guy gets a taste of his own medicine. You
Sorry. I'm probably not what you expected. I know I'm much smaller and younger than most of you, and I may not be much of a fighter, but I can use all kinds of support magic. So please, let me join the group. I'd be so embarrassed if you sent me home.
I was caught off guard, but rest assured, no offense was meant. We're glad to have you aboard, Wendy.
Oh, wow. You're Ursa, right? I can't believe it's really you.
You're not quite the monster I pictured.
Surely you've heard of Happy the Catmander? Brace yourself, because he's right here. She loves me. This must be destiny.
Destined to be rejected, she's totally ignoring you.
Naive comments like that prove you know nothing about women and their wild ways.
I really hate to break this to you, but I'm a woman.
That girl's gonna be gorgeous when she grows up.
Doesn't look like Hibiki wants to wait.
Would you please come with me, lovely lady?
Okay. Not touch!
You sensed it too. That girl's parfum is quite unique. She is no ordinary child.
I sensed that about her right away. The magic she possesses is somehow different from our own. It seems Lady Urza has noticed her power as well.
Impressive.
Would you like to freshen up?
Please help me.
Just what do you expect me to do?
Wow, thinking must be painful.
It's so weird. I feel like I've heard that little girl's name before, but I don't know where.
Yeah? Get a rest, it hurts just watching you.
Hey, can you remember her for me?
Say what?
Is there anything else we can do for you, lovely princess? So, you got anything yet?
Working on it.
It's unladylike.
Man, they're just tugging on those little strings of story elements so early. It's so
Do
cool.
you like your men brash or proper?
Brash, right?
You are just the cutest.
I told you three, they're here on business. Now clean this place up.
Yes, your master, right away!
Man.
Those pretty boys keep calling him different things.
They may not be the brightest, but at least they're consistently inconsistent.
Okay, now that all the involved parties are present, I think it's about time to get the mission briefing underway.
You gonna brief us through interpretive dance?
Our first order of business is determining the location of the Oracion Seis.
Right after I make a letter of the alphabet.
Great. If he's making the letter poop, I'm out of here.
We're rooting for you, teacher!
Pick a title, would ya?
Oh.
Much better. Now, please pay close attention. To the north lies the Worthwood Sea, where the ancients once sealed a powerful force. A magic called Nirvana!
Those poses are getting really old.
Nirvana?
We assume that's why they traveled to the Worthwood Sea. They're desperate to get their hands on such a powerful magic.
To prevent that from happening,
We must destroy the Oracion Seis.
I'm so over the posing.
I think they're starting to grow on me.
We may have the advantage in numbers, but remember,
We cannot underestimate them.
They're incredibly strong. We may well be in over our heads.
That's archive.
Don't believe I've seen it in use before.
And it does what exactly?
Storing information, such as these photographs of our enemy. Don't ask how we got them. First up is the Snake Wizard, Cobra.
Beady eyes and a mischievous smirk. He looks like trouble to me.
Talk about the pot calling the kettle black.
Next is a wizard who, judging from his name, likely uses speed magic. Meet Racer. Then there's a wizard who's willing to wipe out an entire military unit, if the price is right. Divine Eye's Hot Eye.
The guy kills for money?
Turns my stomach.
She's gorgeous, but just as vicious. This is Angel.
She's the beautiful but deadly type, huh? Is this chick for real?
The next member is such a mystery. All we know is his name, Midnight.
That's an odd name. Does it correlate to his power?
Finally, the commander of Oracion Seis, Brain. There you have it. Alone they could wipe out entire guilds, and together they're unstoppable. We have 12 to their 6, but that's our only advantage.
Question, can I volunteer to stay behind and not die today?
I don't want to die either, so may I please go home?
You may not. We have a job to do, child.
Since they didn't count us, you want to get out of here and find some trash cans to raid?
Here's the deal. They've got to have a temporary base in the Worth Woodsea.
And once we've located it, our plan is to gather the Oracion Seis inside.
How do we do that?
We beat them up and drag their butts there!
He's a little too excited about this.
What's the next part of the plan?
Then, we'll give them a one-way ticket to oblivion! Courtesy of Christina, the majestic pride of the Blue Pegasus Guild.
I've heard about the magic bomber, but I thought it was just a myth.
Under no circumstance should you ever engage the enemy in solo combat. Our best bet is to separate them, then devote 2 wizards to each fight.
This is a total nightmare! I can't take the pressure! Would you two stop acting like children?
Let's go! I'm all fired up! Time to hunt me some demons! Ready or not, here I come!
Where do you think you're going?
Always acting without a thought in his head.
Some days I wonder about his mental health.
What do you guys want to bet he didn't even hear the plan?
I'll bet 5 fish he didn't.
Overkill much?
Yeah, no kidding.
Just great. We're gonna have to fix it.
Quit crying.
Their energy's as infectious as I remember. Ready, Sherry?
Yeah!
Wait, stay together.
So we're hunting demons.
And an angel, too.
Pull yourself together, child! Have no fear! Because the Catmander's here! You'll be the death of me! Sorry, Carla! Look for me! You need a man to protect you!
I'm too old for this. Man. In any case, the operation is now underway. We should join the others quickly.
Slow your roll, Shiny Dome. I've heard through the grapevine that you're one of the 10 Wizard Saints. Would this statement be true?
Indeed I am.
It's quite a privilege to fight alongside someone as skilled as Master Makarov.
I wouldn't go that far. Though I am honored to bear the title, it is given to whomever the council deems worthy. Equating myself with Makarov is tantamount to comparing the heavens to the earth. I'm sure you can guess which applies to me.
I see. That might be the best news I've heard all day. If you were as powerful as that fossil, it would make my job far more difficult.
What is that smell?
This particular parfum causes an opponent to lose their will to fight.
Jeez.
That's more like it. Drown in relentless pain and torment. Are you enjoying the potent effects of my little fragrance? Oops, that's not right. I meant parfum.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yuck, that midget's head was filled with perverted stuff. Don't remind me, brother. Grown-ups can be so gross.
No complaining. You're not done yet.
No, not you. Why are you here?
Oh,
Oh,
isn't it
man.
obvious? You've been duped, darling. We copied your comrade. From his dumpy little body to every thought in his perverted mind.
Now we know your plan. You can't hide anything from us.
Yes. 2 down and only 10 to go.
Poor Ichiya.
There's no stopping the Oracion Seis.
Man, you just got the team formed. You just got the plan in place. And then they're like, nope, we're going to do this. And we're going to take a bunch of your team members out right away. The others have no idea. It's like, Oracion Seis is not messing around. And it's like really intimidating, really engaging with like their story and what they have got going on. I'm so excited to see who kind of shows up next. I don't remember the details of who's going to be fighting who.
I once crossed fists with that fool. It's kind of embarrassing now.
It's another form of love.
Yeah, not quite.
I can't believe those jerks ran off and left me to fend for myself.
You finally caught up.
You're one sturdy freak, you know that?
Whoa. So we're pulling cheap shots now, are we?
If I wanted a piece of you, I'd take you head on.
Focus. Whoa.
Leon.
I see it.
That's the magic bomber, Christina. Let's split up and start searching for their temporary base.
I'm flying the bomber thing.
Not happening.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong with Christina?
Oh no!
This doesn't bode well.
Gray, I know. We've got company. Everyone stay frosty.
I can't do this! Don't hide!
Here we go.
Yeah, it's gotta be them. The Oracion Seis.
Lowly maggots swarming together.
I'm afraid Short Stuff isn't going to make it to the party.
And neither is that big bald wizard saint. We took him down!
They're defeated? Impossible. There's terror in their voices. I can hear it.
Is it sad that I'm terrified of the snoring guy?
I have to admit, I didn't expect you to show yourselves.
I was not expecting that either when I first saw this, guys. I was so like, wow, okay, wow. Like, we're doing this right here, right now? Cool.
Want an invitation?
Like, they had it all set up like they were gonna 2 versus 1 kind of thing, like split up, and it's just like everyone versus everyone right now. Here we go.
I see you. Oh yeah. Forget love. All you need is money. Money's all you need. What is this stuff? Quicksand?
How dare he say love is less important?
Red! Eve, you okay? How? He's so fast. I didn't even see him.
If you're slow, you'll be eating my dust. That's impressive.
Get my sword! Pierce the head! No! He dodged them all! Can he read my attacks?
Come on. Seriously? Quit sawing logs and put up your stupid fist! Request!
That's more like it. Yeah, I like fast women.
It's no use. I can hear your next move, Titania. You might as well give up now.
He is reading me, but how?
You look confused, having trouble figuring it out. I told you I hear everything. Wakey, wakey!
What? You gotta be kidding me!
Careful. If you wake him up, it's gonna be your nightmare.
Ice make land. Ice make eagle.
Money will triumph over all. Oh yeah.
I see. This is the famed Urza Scarlet.
I can hear it all, you know. It's like a symphony. Your muscles contracting, every breath that you take in, and all your thoughts. What the? You were there?
He's open!
I saw that. Oh yeah. Cobra! Pick up the pace, will ya? Cubelios!
Oh man. Kenana!
You may be fast, but that won't save you from Cubelios' poison. Enjoy writhing in agony till death claims you.
Just like that. In a matter of moments, they are down and out. Oh.
How pathetic. Prepare for Oblivion's embrace.
What is this magic? Feels so dark.
I can't move anymore. Me neither. What's the matter, Brain? Are you gonna cast that thing or what?
Wendy.
Crazy. Oh my gosh, man, so much like is there. Like we're on the precipice of so much of like story elements, like Cobra, you know, connecting with Urza and Tower of Heaven, and Brain recognizing Wendy, and like so much is connected and they don't even realize it. Like everything with Wendy and Natsu, everything with Gray and Lyon, and like there's so much just history already just from the episodes that we've seen, in addition to everything that happened prior to these characters. It's like that's one of the reasons why I love this arc so much. There's a few other reasons that I'll talk about when we get to that point, but like this arc is really good, and I'm so excited to revisit this. You know, I keep saying this, guys. I forgot to mention in the beginning. Of course, if you didn't know, this is a rewatch of Fairy Tail. We do have episodes 176 all the way to the end of the show with blind reactions already on this channel. But we are currently doing a rewatch of episodes 1 through 175 as we journey towards 100-Year Quest anime coming later in the year 2022. And I am so excited for that, guys. So excited for this rewatch journey, and I can't wait for more. We're going to stop the video after this one, but I can't wait to see what goes on next. I don't remember at all a few things, and one of the things I don't remember is Brain's connection with Wendy and how he recognized her and what that all means. So I'm very excited for that. That caught me off guard here.
Oracion Seis is super strong. You guys sure got your butts whooped good.
Lying on the ground is part of my strategy.
Well, the lying part is true at least.
I haven't lost until I say I have. Once I'm on my feet, they're going down in flames.
And you'll get beat again, just like all your rematches. It's a vicious cycle.
Next time, Maiden of the Sky. When have I ever lost a rematch?
Seriously? You don't remember?
I always thought of those as draws.
Must be nice living in total delusion.
Man, so Maiden of the Sky, I believe they're talking about Wendy with that episode title, and I'm hoping that that means that we're going to get like a backstory with her and her history a little bit. Because I don't remember, like I said, guys, how she's connected with Brain or how he recognized her, anything like that. I do remember that Oracion Seis, little spoilers ahead, guys, were, I guess I should say, at the Tower of Heaven as well. So there's a whole cool connection there, and I can't wait for that to get revealed. There's so much more coming, guys, that I just can't wait to see again. It's going to be so good. And we saw Jura get taken out. I wanted to comment. This has been talked about before, especially like later in the show. In the final season, when we had the Wizard Saints battle one of the characters, we had like other Wizard Saints, you know, battle in the Grand Magic Games, and like so much has been talked about and talked up these 10 Wizard Saints, and like, you know, it kind of in those comments of those videos, guys, kind of mentioned to me, like, you know, those who determine who the 10 Wizard Saints are is just, that's it. Like, it's just them picking and choosing people from their own like continent and country and things like that. But, you know, there are more powerful characters than the 10 Wizard Saints, and, you know, they even express that in the show. There's more powerful characters on the other side of the continent, you know, and in the across the sea and the western side of things, you know, and all that. But what I'm trying to say, guys, is that, you know, basically Jura was introduced as a 10 Wizard Saint, and he, you know, you're brought in kind of thinking, oh man, this guy is going to be crazy tough, because we've seen how crazy tough Makarov is, you know, and Jose too. So, you know, thinking of him like, okay, Jura's going to be like in line with these guys. Wow, like that's crazy. But then he gets taken out so quickly by Angel, and it's just like, oh, like it kind of just surprised me. I remember thinking, guys, it shocked me a little bit too, because, you know, I really had in my head for so long these 10 Wizard Saints talked up in my head that like these are like the best of the best, and they're not. They're good wizards, but there are wizards that are not recognized as Wizard Saints that are more powerful, and we are seeing it right now. And, Man, it's going to be so good. I can't wait. So we are moving forward, guys, with the Nirvana arc next time. Thank you so much for joining me on this ride. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more reactions coming soon. And we'll be back, guys, every Friday for more reactions of Fairy Tail. Thanks again for watching. Have a great one, and we'll see you next time.